husband, Ewan, loved the outdoors and he was hill walking. We had a holiday house on an island in Scotland, and he just went out for a morning's walk, bird watching, taking photographs. Didn't come home for his lunch, and one of my boys went out looking for him. And it transpired that he had actually had a terrible fall. He'd fallen off a cliff, and he was at the bottom of a cliff on the shore, and in that moment our whole lives changed. Most people just come to hospital for a week or two. If you've got a spinal injury, you're going to be in this place for months, maybe years. So the contrast between your former life and your life that you've been thrown into is completely stark. The whole atmosphere is just alien to what you've lived up until this point. Even the smells and the sounds of a hospital. We were married 30 years, and all of a sudden we didn't have any privacy in our lives. And it was such a drastic thing that had happened. You want to talk to each other, but you want to talk to each other alone. You don't want it to be public in a day room or in a ward. And also, if you're dealing with such horrors, to be outside in nature is just a wonderful thing. I think it would be lovely to have a Horatio's garden in Scotland. It would make our lives a bit better in a horrible time. I would have loved to have gone out on my own sometimes to kind of gather myself, because sometimes I wasn't coping as well as I wanted to show you and show my husband. And I could have gone out and sat maybe for half an hour in a lovely garden and I would have felt better. If you could just imagine the life you're living at the moment being taken away from you one afternoon, and you're not being able to go home, not being able to go out to your own garden, not being able to go for a run in the country. That's what happens when you have a spinal injury. And if you could maybe make some sort of environment that could be restorative, it would be wonderful.